Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Denali and I'm a full-time reseller on websites like eBay and Poshmark. You can find me on Instagram as DUCHO Thrift. And if you're not subscribed to my channel, hit the button down below and give me a thumbs up on your way out today. Okay, I am back with another Ship With Me video. Hi, Happy New Year. This is my first video of the new year. I know I said I would make a video before the new year started this past week, but you know, life gets busy, so there's that. So Happy New Year. I hope so far it's been wonderful for you. And today we're gonna do some shipping from this past weekend. So it's primarily gonna be Poshmark shipping because that's where I did the bulk of my sales this weekend. I've kind of taken it a little bit easy in terms of listing for the past few weeks. And so I just had less eBay sales and I had some Mercari sales as well. So anyways, I guess to let you know, so this is for Saturday and Sunday, we did $940 on Poshmark, $153 on eBay, and $68 on Mercari. So that is a total of $1,161. Yeah, here's everything. You kind of can see some of it. It's a lot of stuff. I actually took up all of my counter space, so I don't know how I'm gonna pack this, but we're gonna try. So let's start off with grabbing some Tyvek mailers. So I've got those down here. I'm gonna go grab those. I use all the free USPS shipping supplies that I can. When I'm shipping for Poshmark, it's free. You can get it at USPS.com. You can actually have it ordered to your house or place of business. Granted that your mail carrier actually brings it. I've had a struggle with that for myself personally. Otherwise, the lobby of your post office, or you can just ask at the front desk and they will give any of it to you. This is the post office version of like a poly mailer, and they're really great. They're made of Tyvek material. It's like a woven fabric that is darn near indestructible. So I really love these actually. And for Poshmark, it's all priority shipping for the most part. And so it all goes priority mail. So that's this. So anyways, first item, where do we want to start with? Let's go here. So the first item I have, this is a Page, that's the name of the brand, Page dress. It's really cute. I think this is from recent. This sold for $45. It's a silk dress. I'll show you. It's really cute. We listed this last month. No, it's January now. So we listed this in November. Super cute. It's a size extra small. And yeah, it sold for $45. We listed on November 13th, so about a month and a half ago. Let me grab some tissue. This goes to show you guys that I was just prepared enough to pull all my items, but not prepared enough to grab all the supplies that I need. So I do buy my tissue from a couple different places, which if you watched my Ship With Me videos before, I've mentioned. And one place for this large tissue is Costco, and during the holidays it can be on sale or a good deal. And then the other place I get it is Amazon, but there's lots of different places to get it from. If you know of great places to get it from, drop it in the comments down below. How was your guys' weekend? Mine was good. New Year's Eve, well, it was fun, but that's my version of fun. It was low-key. I was at home with my family. We made a bunch of yummy and delicious foods. I'm like, what did we make? Okay, we wanted caviar, but they were out of caviar at our local grocery store that we would order from. So that was kind of a bummer. I hope I put the right label on there. Yes. Yeah, that was a bummer. I'm grabbing a mail bin. My mail carrier drops these off for us because they like us to use these for how they come and collect our mail. So my mail carrier will give me a few of these at the, well, not at the start. It's kind of random actually. Sometimes they'll drop off like 3 at a time, a couple times a week. So anyways, you can ask for these. There's other like mail bags you can get from your post office. It just depends how they like you to bring stuff to them, because I do drop my stuff off in the loading dock in back. Okay, next item. I sent a lot of deals out this past weekend. And so this item is actually from March of this past year. It's an Anthropology cardigan. This is actually really cool. I'll have to show it to you. It's the brand Sleeping on Snow. And I'm telling you, people were sleeping on this thing. It was so pretty. It is so pretty. Oh, I don't want to open it because it's all nicely folded, but I will. Dun, dun, dun. Look how cozy this looks with the kind of like Sherpa collar. So anyways, this sold for $28. It's a size large. And what box do I want to put this in? It might fit in, let me just see if I can get some tissue around it. It's kind of big. I'm looking at this large mailing box that's like right next to you guys. So that's why I keep looking off to the side here. This might work. I was gonna use this, otherwise, okay, you're gonna have to go. Otherwise, I have a large flat rate box down below. Let's try this. Dun, 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 dun. I mean, my folding skill, no, I'm gonna use the large mailing box. Let me show you guys what that looks like. There's so many different sizes of, my hair has to go back. I tried. We went 6 whole minutes, not even 6 whole minutes. There's so many different sizes of mailing boxes. This one I like, and then there's another large mailing box. Bye. You had your chance. You can't control yourself there. Okay, and then I think I buried my water activated tape, so I might just use my eBay tape on this. The counter is so full, you guys. I literally have no room to do anything. So yeah, it is what it is. Okay, I'm gonna use my eBay tape. Now you might be saying to yourself, really? You're using eBay tape on Poshmark packages? It doesn't matter, it's packaging. I've never had somebody become offended that I've used eBay tape, so don't worry about that. Okay, then we're gonna close this and tape this up again. Sorry, tape noise. I should trade it out and use the no noise tape because I'm filming. Maybe I'll do that. Okay, dun dun dun, I'll put you down here. Okay. No noise tape, where are you? I just saw you. I have this. It, for the most part, makes no noise. Rolo makes it, and it's just a quieter tape. It also just might be my tape thingy, so there's that too. Okay, next, what can we do next? I have this big bulky jacket that I should just get out of the way. That's what I should do next. And I have this huge bundle order that I should also get out of the way. And then I could clear up a lot more room in this space. Okay, let's feed this through here. It's better. It didn't make noise. Okay, let's do this big, huge, humongous jacket. So the brand is Unreal Fur, and it's just, you know, like a faux fur brand. And it's a size small, super cute, lined, like satin lined. This sold for $97, and we've had this since February. So like I said, a lot of deals were sent out so we can move some of our older inventory. And we'll use, I was gonna use this large flat rate box again, but there's, like I said, a bigger one, but I don't see it. Disappearing from frame, here it is. Okay, here's the difference. Ugh. Oh my God. Large flat rate box, large mailing box. Now, do you see the red lines here? This shows you the height difference of the two. So the large flat rate box, what are your dimensions? 12, 11, 5. And then the large mailing box, love this one, 12, 11, 8. You know, there's some 0.7 and 0.5s in there, but you get what I'm saying. So this one's great if you have something that's just taller and bulkier. So let's tape this up. And, okay, it wasn't as bad. Now it's just like the tape. It's the tape dispenser. The other day, the screws fell off the bottom and the top, so that was not fun. Oops. Okay, where did I put the label for it? There it is. This is going all the way to New York, which makes sense because so many places in the country have had cold weather. And I don't know if you're in one of those places. I was for a while, but it has warmed up significantly here. Thank goodness we had some crazy ice these past couple of weeks living in the Pacific Northwest. Love Poshmark shipping. This is going to get there in 3 days. That's awesome. Okay. Let's see what else. Okay. This is the big bundle order. I still don't think I have enough room to do it. Okay, let's do this shirt. This is a very Seattle shirt. I've had this since March also. And it just says coffee across with like a period at the end, which is really fun. I have a shirt like that, except mine says like coffee, 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 coffee. So many different times. And yeah, this sold for $16, which is great. Get that. So sometimes with the Tyvek mailers, I like to fold them in half. The post office doesn't care. You can fold them in half. It just makes it easier, and I can fit more packages in these bins that way. It just takes up less space. So that is my intention for doing that. All right, next. Ooh, I've had this one for a long time. We'll just say happy anniversary to this one. This is the brand FRNCH, French, minus the E. And it is a cardigan sweater, sold for $16, size medium. It is new with tag. So this is just some liquidation that I received a long time ago that I have been trying to clear out. Wow, that was really loud in the background. I don't know if you could hear that. But it's just some liquidation that I've been trying to clear out for like forever. Oh gosh, the label just crimped a little bit. And yeah, some of it I've been sending to ThredUp, which has helped me get rid of it. Do I make a lot of money on it? Nope, but I need to just get rid of it. I realized I haven't been putting my thank you stickers on here, so I should probably grab some of these. But anyway, yeah, so that's one way you can get rid of stuff. I mean, you can take stuff to a buy, sell, trade store. I mean, there's a million ways to get rid of inventory, and I've probably shown some of those here on my channel. Okay, toss that there. We need to toss some of these old labels there. Okay, next, let's do this one. I wonder if I could get this one in that box that I was going to use earlier. So this is the brand Dodo Bar Or, fun name to say, and this sold for $140. It's really pretty. It's this huge maxi dress. I don't want to open up the whole thing, but look, it's got this really pretty marigold, cream. I was gonna say, is that navy blue or black? It kind of looks like black. So I might put this in actually in a dust bag and then put it in the box. So let me grab a dust bag. So I do get these dust bags back from the Real on items that they don't want from us. They kindly put it into dust bags, which I appreciate, because then I just reuse them and we'll use them as packaging for customers of mine. I'm all for reusing packaging when available. I feel like maybe I have a better box than this, but let's see if this goes. Suck it in, dress. Yeah, let me use this other one. I was gonna use this mailing box, but there's also this medium flat rate box, and the medium flat rate box is not necessarily larger in like length and width, but in depth. It's just fatter. Do you see? There's a lot more room in there. And what is nice about the USPS packaging, for the most part, with the exception of the larger boxes, is that a lot of it is just peel and stick. So you don't have to have tape necessarily. And certainly you don't want to rely on going to the post office and saying, hey, can I borrow some of your tape? I don't know if they'll let you. I would never, ever count on the post office providing more than these boxes and that sort of stuff. So just a word or tip on that. This dress has been listed since April of this year. And I think I had the dress listed for more, but you know, I'm trying to move inventory. And so I took the offer. I'm not sure that I've had other offers on it, to be honest with you. If you do feel a little insecure about the peel and stick, this one, I think we're good. Yeah. You could just tape down the sides of the box as well, but this one feels pretty good, so I'm gonna roll with it. Okay, that's funny. This dress is also going to New York. So there's just showing the highs and lows of what people are shopping for. I just dropped the label. Let me grab it. Okay, let's see, next. There's a lot of just like lower priced items here that aren't like super exciting, but I can still show you them anyways. It's just clearing out inventory, like I keep saying. These are my inventory bags. I do get questions about them for people who are maybe newer to my channel. It's just like a Ziploc type bag, but these are Ziplocs. I received these from a liquidator, but I have linked something down below if you're curious about moving to an inventory system like this of reusable bags. This is the bin number, and then this is the item number. So we will reuse these once we take the items out. And speaking of reusing, look, here's some thread up tissue paper that I will just reuse. I do try and take off the thread up sticker that's on here. Sometimes it rips a little bit of the tissue paper off, but it's okay. What's that saying? It's like when people are preparing. Okay, this is a terrible analogy. Basically, I'm thinking of the that analogy of like using the whole cow. That's what I try and do when I receive something in the mail and I'm gonna reuse the packaging. I try and use the whole cow. Like I want to reuse the box. I want to reuse the tissue paper, bubble wrap, whatever I can. Obviously, I can't reuse the label, and that's okay with me, or the tape. But I'm gonna try and use all the parts of the animal as I can. I'm sorry if you are a vegetarian. That's not the best analogy, but it's the only one I can think of. Oh my gosh, keep forgetting my thank you stickers. Where are they? Okay, that's here. Okay, next, let's do, excuse me, I got something in my throat. I'm like, should I do one of these bundles? They're so big. I'm gonna keep going over here. Okay, this is a top we've had since June, and it's sold for $7. It's a Club Monaco shirt, size small, window pane print, June, $7. I don't know what else more to say. I'm, you know, $7 at this point when you sell something for like $10 or less, you're just paying me to go grab it from a bin. I would probably do it anyways to just send to thread up, but now I'm just making like, well, I'm not really making any money, but I'm getting paid like $1 or $2 to do it. Totally grateful for those sales. Like, don't get me wrong here, but that is the equivalent if we're really like truly talking about, you know, what is a $10 sale for me in my business. I'm just getting paid to go grab it now. And that's okay, because it's gonna go to thread up or buy, sell, trade, or redonated, or whatever the case might be. Do you have that number? Like, what's your number for you? Because I know, like, we all have that number in our business. $10, $9, $8. At some point, it's just, you're getting paid to go grab it. Okay, this is the brand CENY. And this came in liquidation. I feel like if it's not new with tags, it's probably just new without tags, because we received a ton of that brand in liquidation. It sold for $10, and we've had it listed long enough for it to have an anniversary. You know what that means. I don't need to tell you what that is. Okay, so again, this would fall into that category of, right, we're probably gonna just donate this one, but now we got paid to go grab it. So that's okay too. Thank you, sticker. Ta-da. And you know, it really just depends on when you want to do your inventory. I think a lot of people probably think, you know, the end of the year or the beginning of the year is like a good time in their business, just because of the way we think about New Year and New Year's and all that sort of stuff, cleaning up, housekeeping, that sort of stuff. So for me, I don't know. When do I do it? I don't know. I feel like I'm trying to do it all the time, but as of recent, I feel like I've really been just doubling down on it. So Speaking of, here's another one. This sold for $7. This is the brand Bobo, and this came to us in Nordstrom liquidation. It's also celebrating its anniversary. These are a size 1X crop pant. They're actually really soft. I'm like, oh my gosh, I would want to wear these. So I hope whoever gets these is going to enjoy them. And yeah, pack this up here. I'm trying to think of what other things that I can tell you guys about. Okay, so we didn't get caviar, so what did we end up getting? We made some sort of like cheesy bread thing. We had to buy like real pizza dough, Parmesan, mozzarella, thyme, sage. What else was on it? Garlic, butter. That was pretty good. It was like this pull-apart bread thing that we made. And then what was the other stuff that we made? Oh my gosh, we did some, cured meats, prosciutto, goat cheese, crackers, that sort of thing. And then, oh my gosh, I made cannolis. So no, I did not make the shell. There's like a company that pre-makes really nice shells. So we did that, but I made the filling for it. So I got ricotta, and then it was just like powdered sugar, vanilla extract, and then I piped it in there, and then I put some chocolate shavings at the end of them, and they were really, really good. However, I will say I put it in the fridge, and the shell didn't hold up very well. By the next day, the shell was kind of soft, and by kind of, I mean it's definitely soft, so yeah. Word to the wise there, if you think that you are preserving your shells, you are not. Okay, this next order is actually possibly a viewer of the channel, so hi, hello, but otherwise another reseller that has purchased from me before, and I think I've mentioned them on my channel, or at least said that they've ordered from me recently. It's a really pretty ModCloth dress, and it's a size 2X. It sold for $12, and yeah, I've had it since September, and I know I showed this in a haul, so if you go back at one point, you're gonna find this in a haul. But thank you to them. I appreciate any return customers in my store. It's hard for me to know if, people say, can you do a video where viewers of the channel purchase stuff from you? And I don't know, guys. Like, unless you tell me beforehand, there's not really any way for me to know. I honestly have no idea what percentage of my sales would be from viewers of my channel and what are just not viewers of my channel. So I don't know, unless I just recognize your username, because I've interacted with you in some way online. But I always appreciate it, and it's really fun. Like, if somebody leaves me Poshmark feedback, I've gotten a few recently. I gotta fix this ponytail, this is not working for me. I've got a few recently where people have left me really nice public Poshmark feedback, and they'll say like something about how they watch my videos. I love that. It's so nice, and I just really appreciate it. So anyways, moving on. Okay, next is this Tory Burch Ravenna Caftan cover-up. I've had this since September, and it sold for $36. And this is actually really cute. I mean, Tory Burch stuff I feel like generally sells pretty quickly in my stores when I have it, if and when I have it. Yeah, that's a mostly true statement. I do have some cosmetic bags that are in my store that aren't moving very quickly, and I wish they would. They are Tory Burch. I probably have them priced too high, but the reality is I send out a lot of offers on them. So, yeah, things to think about for the new year. I've got a lot of ideas like bubbling around in my head, and I really just need to put it on paper. I brought my planner with me today. Maybe I'll suss out some ideas of business thoughts. I haven't really, just with the holidays and everything, I haven't had much time to just really think about that sort of stuff. But I'd like to. It's my plan to sit down and make a plan. But yeah, okay, let's put that in there. What else do we have? Okay, these were definitely in liquidation. Hillary Radley is the brand. They sold for $12. We've had them since August. It's just like a little ankle pant. And yeah, they're cute, like a business style pant, I guess. Okay, I'm trying to think what else. Cannolis. What did we watch that night? I think we were just flipping back and forth between any program that was happening for New Year's Eve, ABC, NBC, and then also CNN. My local news always does a, because I live in Seattle, so they do a New Year's Eve at the Space Needle, and the local news anchors and the people they interview, it is always so interesting. And so, yeah, we enjoy watching that. And then, yeah, we watched, CNN, because it was like Anderson Cooper and Andy Cohen from Bravo. But this was like the first year that they weren't drinking on air. So people were saying that was like a little bit less funny. I didn't watch the whole thing enough to really gauge whether that was true or not. But let me know what you watched, or if you watched one of those programs. Okay, next item, AFRM. You know that brand? I don't know if that stands for like affirm, but that's what I would think. We're also celebrating an anniversary for this item. It sold for $16, and what is it? A bodysuit, turtleneck bodysuit. I don't know though. That sounds really warm in areas I don't want to be warm in. What do you guys say? That sounds, yeah, not well ventilated. Moving on from that, what else do we have? Okay, we have this order, which I'm just like, oh my gosh, you are huge. And I don't know what box I'm gonna put you in. That goes with that. Let's do the smaller one, which is just these single shoes. So these shoes are Michael Kors. I'll show them to you because they're cute. Michael Kors. Oh gosh, they're all in tissue. Just kidding, I'm not going to show them to you, but they're really cute. They're Michael Kors slides, but not really the season for a slide. You know, it's wintertime. I'm going to grab this tape behind you, excuse you. But they sold for $28, and I listed these on October 27th. October 27th, so there you go. Took a couple months to sell. Oh, this tape. I actually just started this new show on Netflix. Tell me if you guys have seen it or started to watch it. But it's called Kaleidoscope, and it's like a heist TV show. Think Ocean's 11, and it's good. I like it. But here's the fun part about it is that you can watch it. I'm just making sure it was like sealed really well in here. I use these shoe boxes for shoes for USPS for Poshmark packages. It's this heist show. It's called Kaleidoscope, and each episode is, the title is a color, so like yellow, orange, green, red, blue, whatever. And you can watch it in any order. The only one you have to watch last, I think, is episode white, which is the ending. And it randomizes everybody's order. So when I click into my Netflix, the order of my episodes will look different than yours. So you can watch it in the order it provides you, or you can watch them in any order you like. I actually saw a critic had given their comment about the order they wished they watched it in. So when I saw that, I screenshotted it and I was like, that's the order I want to watch it in. So anyways, I'll post that in the description for you guys if you're curious about the order of how they recommend you watch it in. I'm on episode 3 so far. I'm happy with the order I am watching the episodes in. So you can do the same if you like. But yeah, it's so far so good. I'm enjoying it. I recommend. I don't know what else to say. It's good. A little long in some parts, but I'm okay with that. Okay, next is another pair of shoes, and I was hoping I had a shoe box around here, but I might be able, ooh, that box might work. Let me grab this box right over here. Actually, it's a box I received some poly mailers in, but will it fit these slippers that I have? I have tons of these slippers. If you guys want any, check out my store. I think it's gonna work, you guys. These sold for $12, and we've had them since February, so definitely time to move on from them. Since I am reusing this box, it's got an old label with my address on it, which I'm just in this moment now trying to pick off. That'll do. That'll do. Okay, I'm gonna tape it closed. But yeah, let me know if you've watched that show or what your order was of your episodes and if you were pleased with that or not. I don't know if it's like a huge deal, like what order you get it in, but I just went with the critic recommendation. I don't trust Netflix to recommend the correct order for me. No, I don't think there is. I heard when I saw this TikTok video online, they said there's 300 different ways to watch it. Okay, great. So I'm not going to do that. I'm only going to watch it once. Okay, next, let me show you something else cute. This I've had for a while. I don't even have the date on this one because we didn't put it in the SKU, but I've got tons of these sweaters. So if you want one, just go make me the same offer. I'll accept this. Look at how gorgeous this sweater is. Like glittery. I don't even know what to call it. I've got a ton of these. It's the brand Raga, R-A-G-A, which is an expensive brand. Size extra small. And, oh, it sold for 18 bucks. So yeah, that's a good deal. I'm finally going to use this box that I keep touching. And Raga Kylie high neck sweater. I've had these a while, guys. We'll just, like, I said I didn't put the SKU on here, which is true. But I do know how long I've had some stuff. So this one, it's been a little while. Okay. We're gonna put the sticker on here. In general, I try not to use the boxes. Again, if you're new to my channel, then I'm speaking to you. Why do I prefer the Tyvek over these boxes? Because you might think like, oh, but the box protects them more. Yes, that's true. And box is recyclable. So yes, that's true also. But the Tyvek mailers are easier for mail carriers to fit into people's mailboxes. So if somebody lives in an apartment or whatever P.O. box situation, then there's no kind of like blocking of entry for them to receive their package. For instance, if it arrived on like a Friday and they can't collect their items till a Monday, if it can be placed into a small mailbox, sometimes those Tyvek mailers can. And so that's why I use those. That was kind of long-winded and not the most articulate, so I apologize, but I hope you get what I'm saying there. Whereas like a large box can't be placed in there and then your customer would have to wait, meaning your payment is delayed as well. Okay, tons of stickers here. Let's get rid of these. All right, let me show you that one. This is a cell phone case. Oh, I've got tons of cell phone cases in my store if you want any. This sold for $9. And where do I want to, what do I want to use for this? Oh, you know what I'll use? Let me show you. I'm going to use, I love these size boxes for small items. You do have to fold them up. It's a small flat rate box. But so this is what you do. You tear the perforated edges down. You fold it in where it's kind of been scored along here. You fold this in again, and then you fold these tabs down. And I promise I need to hold it down probably closer to my body. But there you go. Oh, I might be able to do it for you. See how it pushes in? So you could fit like a VHS tape in here. I'm not saying that you would, but it's about the size of that. If you're curious, like, well, what size is that she's using? And it perfectly fits our item. So there's that. And again, that's weird. Where is it? This one doesn't have it. I thought these ones, yeah. I'm like, something's missing here. It's missing, it's missing the sticky. I'll show you another one. Let me show you another one. I was like, I know these are self-sealing. So they typically are self-sealing. This one I'll use tape on. It's not the end of the world. But I was like, wait a minute. I caught a defective one. That's okay. I will just put my own tape on here, which I do sometimes if I'm feeling like the self-sealing tape is just not gonna hold it down. Like I said earlier, I will do it sometimes on my own, but that was really funny because I was like, wait, I know something is wrong with this. Okay, I've got some more stuff down here. Let's show you these. Okay, so here's a pair of Spanx Power Short, and these sold for $22. I've had them since September, and yeah, I'm okay with that sale. A lot of my liquidation items, the cost of goods is generally about $6 or below, so that was liquidation. So for me, there is definitely room for profit in there. And then if it's like thrifted items, it's even cheaper for me because I do that didn't go in the bin. I do shop at the Goodwill outlet, and it is pay by the pound, and I think mine just increased their prices. I haven't been in a while, but I think it's now $1.99. Yeah, it used to be $1. Oh, the good old days. Actually, it was 89 cents, I think, if we got 100 pounds. Yeah, 89 cents to $1.99 in the course of 3 years. Literally 3 years. They changed the prices after coming out of the pandemic. I'm not gonna make any comments. You guys can make the comments about Goodwill if you want to make comments about Goodwill, but I'm just gonna keep my lips sealed on that one. Let me grab another box because I think I want to use a box for this next item. You know, everybody's got their hot takes on Goodwill. I said some in the past, probably in this moment today. New year, new me, good vibes only. Okay, so this is just a felt bag. I'm not gonna unravel and show you because you can use your imagination on this one. Is this box gonna work? I thought it might be tall enough, but I don't think it is. What are we gonna use instead, guys? What are we gonna use instead? I don't think the large mailing box is gonna work for it. No. And I don't wanna fold it too many times because I don't wanna mess with their item. I may have to use a different box that I might not be able to show you while on camera. Let's see if I can reach. Oh gosh, that's too big. This might work. Yeah, this thing's huge. It still has my address label on here. Okay, now it's gone. Let's use some tape and get this. I think this one might actually work. So that's the great thing about Poshmark packages again, is that you can use any type of packaging that you want. I mean, same with eBay. You can use any type of packaging that you want. But with eBay, because you're going to be paying for your own shipping labels, then, you know, you're going to have to enter weight, dimension, all that sort of stuff. So you just have to take stuff into account because you want your stuff to ship probably the most economical way, if that makes sense. Oh, this is perfect. Wow. What? That was meant to be, guys. I'm just tearing off their water activated tape, which I guess I could use mine on this, but let's roll with it. I've committed to the Rolo tape at this point. I'm gonna put the piece across here. Pull that down. Yeah, but let me know, have your Goodwill prices changed since the pandemic? I mean, mine, that increase is huge, right, guys? It went from being, like I said, mine was paid by the pound, and then once the pandemic happened, it got cheaper by the pound. Let me just say that. It was always paid by the pound, but it got cheaper by the pound. But once the pandemic happened, they got rid of the cheaper by the pound option. Now it's just like one flat price across the board. I put the sticker on, we're good. Okay. Next item is this really fun Nike drawstring backpack. Super cute. This sold for $12 and I listed on October 13th of this past year. I'm just trying to decide what I want to put this in. I don't want to fold it down a ton, so I almost want to put it in one of these boxes. Let me grab a box over here. We'll do this one. This is like the regular mailing box, so the one that's a little bit more narrow. I'm like, what's our time right now? Ooh, we're getting up there, guys. Getting up there. We get to the points where I'm like, when do I cap the video? And how long is too long for you guys? But then a lot of people tell me that they watch till the end, which I really appreciate. So maybe it doesn't matter how long too long is. Maybe at some point it just doesn't make sense. Honestly, I just worry about my phone's ability to upload this video. Well, I gotta import it off my computer, but yeah, there's that. Oh, I do have a couple beauty items, which I could show you. So this one is a matte eyeshadow stick. The brand is Chestique, and that sold for 15 bucks. I actually like using, again, these, which I showed you. So I'll fold down one of these and then pat it with a little bit of bubble wrap and or craft paper, just to make sure that there's not too much movement in here. So here we go. And then it's just gonna reduce it from shifting around, oops, taking up any of that dead space with the craft paper in here. I buy my craft paper on Amazon. I'm sure there's a lot of places that you can purchase it from, but that's where I buy it from because it ships quickly. And I'm supporting a local business. Amazon's from here. It's technically true, guys. If we want to think about it that way, I am technically supporting a local business. I didn't say it was a small business, but it is a local business for me. Okay. All right, next package. Next item is, oh, this Ilia tinted foundation, SPF, I believe is what it is. If I can open this. There we go. This sold for $27, and I had another one because I grabbed one right here. And I'll just use this again, and I'll probably just wrap it in the craft paper as well. This one I listed in December, and the other one I listed in July. So that one is a little bit longer that I've had it. Okay. And put this in here. And seal this down, and then of course these ones just have the peel and stick, which is super nice. I'm not really in a rush for shipping today, other than I have like a billion other things to do here at the warehouse because there is no mail being picked up today. It is a USPS holiday. However, I won't lie, like they've come before on holidays. Does your mail carrier ever do that? Do they just show up when they're like maybe not saying they will? I mean, it's fine. Like sometimes it's like a nice surprise in that way. Like what else can I show you? There's some big orders here. I could do this one. This is an order of 5 pieces. They got 2 pairs of socks, a pair of shorts, and 2 pairs of shoes. What was the order total? I don't know, guys. I honestly don't know because Poshmark doesn't print it out. It just shows like your original pricing, but it's all men's items, socks, shorts, and then the shoes are a pair of Adidas and a pair of Skechers. So yeah, if you have a gentleman in your life, I've got men's shoes. Box that I want to use. I'm looking at a box right beside you that it could fit in. I don't think it's tall enough. It's this Full Circle Farms box, but I don't think, no, the Skechers aren't going to fit in there. But let me look at other boxes right beside you. Excuse me. Nope, that's not gonna work. And, okay, this one might work. Look at this one. I think this was a real box, but now I just have to peel off my address. So the easy way to peel this off is to use a heat gun, which I don't have present for me right now. It's just like 10 feet behind you, but that doesn't help me when I'm trying to film a video. It will technically like black out your information, but it also just makes it more pliable and easy to just peel the label right off. Here we go. I think I got them all. All right, so we're gonna tape this down. What is that? I don't know. Let's see. If it doesn't fit, we'll have to use something else. I had tons of boxes, but not all ready. Not camera ready. Okay, let's put the Skechers in first. No. I thought maybe I could put the Adidas that way. No, that's not gonna work. No. Okay. Well, I need boxes, so I think that means that I have to end my video here because all of these are like super big orders and I didn't plan for, yeah, plan ahead of time in that way. So thanks for hanging out with me, guys. I appreciate it. Sorry to cut short, but you know, we're at like 40 minutes. So I feel like that made for a pretty long video. And yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.